Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to Filling the Void. It's time. It's time. The summon session to decide the fate of the account, in essence. We're trying an interesting one tonight. We have coffee flavored Kraken rum and Dr. Pepper. And it's pretty interesting. I initially did not like the coffee rum. I think I tried it with just like a regular Coke one night because it's all I had to mix it with, and I wasn't really sure what to mix it with, but we wanted to try it. So I did a little research online, and I've seen some interesting suggestions. One of them was Dr. Pepper, and it's pretty good. It tastes like something very familiar, and I can't put my finger on it, and it's kind of driving me crazy. Oh, it's going to drive me insane trying to figure out what that tastes. It tastes just like something I've had before that's not an alcoholic drink, though. But it's pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, we have 5 voids. We snagged another one from Clan Boss. Actually, yeah, Clan Boss is finalizing right now, so we might get weirdly lucky and get another one. I didn't get the one from Champ Training yet. I've just been too busy, honestly. I'm working on a kind of an involved video on the commentary channel, and it's just kind of been sucking up my time, so I have not been grinding like I initially thought I might. But yeah, it's 8:05. It's about time to come up off these Clan Boss rewards. Hurry up and finalize. But we've got at least 5, and we have the 2x with the 10x Odin. And again, we're on day like 120 something and have pulled 1 epic. So I feel like we've got to be due at least an epic. So hopefully we pull somebody that can move the needle. We're trying to get our needle moved a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So. We'll see how it goes. I would like to get my Clan Boss rewards though. What's going on here? This usually doesn't take this long, does it? I don't know. I guess we could summon our 5. We're probably not going to get another one anyway. We'll summon our 5, and if anything happens between now and the end of the video, we'll, you know, adjust accordingly. But without further ado, let's do it. 5 void shards and a dream. And the fate of the series may rest on these shards. So let's see. Vanguard. I feel like I might have him already. Crappy defense down on the A1. Provoke. Decreases the duration of all buffs on the attacker. Yeah, I don't know. Was he new? He was new, at least. Decreases the duration of all buffs on the attacker. I don't know if that does much for me. I don't know if that's particularly exciting. All right, we have Retainer, who again, I think, crappy defense down. They'd love a crappy defense down on a void rare A1. Heals by 40% of max HP and places counterattack on himself. Attacks when enemy decreases turn meter by 50%. If fully depleted, places asleep. Yeah, again, I don't know that particularly does a ton for me. Needle unmoved thus far. Another rare. Eviscerator. 2-hitter. With a poison, with a decent chance to land if she crits. It doesn't say each hit, so I'm assuming just one. AoE, crappy defense down on a 4 turn, so the Void Rare doesn't even do it as good as War Maiden, who's farmable. Attacks an enemy champion with the default skill whenever they are healed or receive a buff. Attacks one random enemy if multiple enemies are healed. I mean, I could see where that could be potentially interesting, but I don't know that she does enough else to justify being built. Do we have our Clan Boss rewards yet? I'm not expecting to get another Void Shard. I got one like yesterday, I think, so I certainly don't have high expectations here. We ain't trying to mess around with no 4-star crit rate gloves. All right, 2 Void Shards left. Can we at least get some purple on the 2X so far? There's Seducer. He's pretty interesting. Sleep on the A1. Crappy attack down. Defense buff and block debuffs on all allies. Crappy defense buff and block debuff. Ally protection and block damage on himself. Yeah, again, fine. You know what I mean? I've heard in the earlier game you can be a decent farmer if you're strapped for a farmer. We're no longer strapped for a farmer. And beyond that, I just don't know what he's doing for me that's particularly interesting. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. All right. Last Void Shard. Last Void Shard. And it's another rare, and it's Renegade. 3 times at random with a slow. We got a little cooldown reduction. But I just don't think that's enough to be intriguing. I don't think that interests me enough to want to do anything, man. That is just crazy that we just continue to not pull epics. I would love to know where my pity's at. I think I haven't summoned without RSL Helper. According to RSL Helper, we are. I feel like I must have summoned some without RSL Helper. I think I must have, because this says we're 25 voids in. That's not true, I don't think. And 14 since our last epic. We have summoned exclusively on 2Xs. I think maybe aside from the very, very beginning of the account, we've summoned exclusively on 2Xs. And we've pulled... we could figure out, actually, how many void shards I've summoned. She wasn't a summon, she wasn't a summon, he wasn't a summon. She was a summon. He was a summon. He was part of the fusion, but I think that was after the account. I think we actually, we actually did summon Tree Shield. I remember that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I'm pretty sure, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Maybe it is 25. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So 27. And that's assuming I didn't use any as food. So it's not a ton. It's not a ton of void shards. I guess it's not like we've been in pity or anything. But still, a little bit insane that we've summoned exclusively on 2Xs. I've probably used some as like food and skill ups, maybe. I don't know. Either way, we talked about this before the summon session and decided that the fate of these series, because now we're like, nothing's changed. I'm still in the same exact situation. I have all the same problems that I had. I didn't pull anybody that's going to help me solve those problems. And short of stripping my teams down every time I want to accomplish a new thing, we're just stuck. And I don't have a desire to rebuild my team every time I want to do new content. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think I've hit a point where I'm just not having much fun with the account anymore. So we might just let it sit for a minute. Just take a little breather from it, see how we feel after a little bit. Maybe we'll come back to it. Maybe we will not. In the meantime, we'll think about some other stuff. I know a lot of you have been wanting the rare series to come back, so maybe we'll consider bringing back the rare series. Maybe we'll come up with something else if you guys have any ideas for another series you'd like to see. But I think that I'm gonna put a pin in this one for a little bit. I don't know, like third man-eater for me. What are you talking about, dude? Yeah, I think we're gonna put a pin in this one for a little bit and just see how we feel while we do some other stuff. All right, so that's it. We'll officially call it here for now. maybe we come back at a certain point. Maybe I get talked into. I've had quite a few people try to talk me into buying some voids on the account. I have a real problem with that. If only from the standpoint that I don't want to give Plarium any money. I guess I probably couldn't be talked into it. But you know, we'll see how it goes. But anyway, that's it. I hope you guys have better luck than I had on your shards. And I don't know. I'll see you later.